Hi, it's Joni. Today is Thursday, August the 17th, 2017. So that means I am 16 days post-op. Had my surgery on August the 1st of the, of this year. Haven't made a video in a couple days. Hadn't feeling very well. A couple days ago, after I made my last video, I think it was the next day that I tried um, scrambled eggs, and I had maybe a third of a medium egg, and I waited like 30 minutes and my belly wasn't feeling good, and I took 2 sips of water and promptly threw up everywhere, and it hurt a lot. That being said, I thought that it might be because I was maybe a little constipated or something. And constipated is a relative term, I've come to find out since surgery. It basically means you haven't gone good that day. So I took some milk and magnesia, and I pretty much was miserable all day. My stomach was hurting and stuff since I had vomited, caused a lot of pain. But then later that night, my son, both of them had tried to do something to cheer me up. I'd been crying. It'd been a bad day. And so my son came in. I told him to come in here, and I held his hand for a minute, and I said, thank you for trying to, get me to play games earlier and cheer me up. Sorry I didn't feel up to it. And then all of a sudden, I had to make him leave the room. I didn't even know that I was going to pass gas or anything, and I pooped myself on my bed. I had just gotten out of the tub and was starting to feel a little better, and the milk and magnesia kicked in, and it wasn't just a little bit, and it was a mess, and it got over my bed, my clothes. I had to take another bath. It was a disaster. So that was nice and embarrassing, and made for the rest of the day. That whole day was miserable. And a few days since then, I've been doing okay. I've been eating mashed potatoes and gravy. I can tolerate that really well. And I wanted to bring something up here. And mashed potatoes and brown gravy. And I can tolerate it if I eat really slow, as much as maybe 4 ounces total. And it fills me up and feels yummy. I'd been having problems getting my protein in because I was trying to do the muscle milk, the regular low-carb muscle milk strawberry shakes. But I switched to these, which are the Muscle Milk Pro Series. And they have 32 grams of protein in them, 160 calories, and 1 gram of sugar. It's called Intense Vanilla. And if I just get 2 of those down a day, then I've met my 60 grams of protein per day goals. And the doctor told me as soon as I was able to start meeting my goals better, that I would be able to start eating better. Losing weight better. Eating better. Anyway, been having a hard time taking my medicine at night. Last night was the first night I was able to take it really well, which was great. I slept on my stomach last night. So either that or the fact that I feel a little kind of constipated now, or the combination, has been making my stomach hurt today. And where I haven't had to take anything for a few days other than Tylenol, I did today. I have been relying a lot on my trusty heating pad. That's something that the doctor's office said was fine to use. And it really helps a lot with a lot of the pain that I have. Had a birthday party to go to today. Now pre-op, we had birthday parties to go to, and I had to dismiss myself to the inside of the house while everyone was outside on the big porch having cake and ice cream. This time, I just stayed on the porch. Didn't bother me. Didn't even want it. Sat there drinking my handy-dandy protein shake, and that was about all. So when I went to the doctors the other day, I don't know if I mentioned this, but they told me even though I've had a hysterectomy, I should start. They've changed their recommendations, and they want you to have the Flintstones with iron, or like a vitamin that has an iron supplement, and that's even for men. And then also the nutritionist told me that one thing that the Flintstones won't have is selenium, and that after 30 days is up, I need to start either taking selenium tablets or eating 2 Brazil nuts every day when I can work them into my diet and, tolerate them. Apparently they're a good source of selenium. So they also told me that the B12 injections they have found are not as effective as having the daily intake of the pill. I still opted for the injection right now, only because I have so many pills to take. But I think overall I probably will end up taking the pill. And that's just something that, is up to each person, but that's just the latest stuff from my doctors and nutritionists, and that was new stuff since like before. Updated more, recommended guidelines. Also, today I tried shrimp just a little bit ago. It did not sit well in my stomach, but I didn't get sick. I ate like 2 shrimp basically, and they were just steamed with, garlic seasoning or whatever. And when I ate them, they sat real heavy on my stomach and actually kind of hurt after about 10 minutes. They started hurting. So I think that I might be able to tolerate them better if I'm not feeling so constipated. Boy, that's the buzzword for this video. And so I think that that's worth a try again. But I think if I had eaten any more of them, it would have been an egg situation all over again. And I really want to be able to eat the shrimp. I looked them up, and not only are they a great source of protein, they're also a great source of vitamin B12. So that's just something to throw out there for everybody. It's a good source of vitamin B12. I don't know if I've showed you guys this. I got these little glasses, which this is a 16.9 ounce bottle, so this is the size the glasses are. They say Coca-Cola. They're actually made of glass, from the Dollar Tree while I was at the beach. They were 59 cents a piece actually at the Dollar Tree. And I've been drinking out of these because, they recommend smaller plates, smaller bowls, smaller utensils, cups. At least my bariatric surgeon did, and the nutritionist. And so that's something that has really helped me. And also, I've been like really scared. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video before, but years ago when I was just barely considering bariatric surgery, I read this article or this comment that a person had written, and basically they'd had the sleeve done. I think it was a sleeve. I'm not 100% sure, but they had surgery. It wasn't a lap band. It was either the sleeve or the bypass. And they woke up in the middle of the night thirsty, as many of us do, and it didn't click right away. Oh, I've had surgery, because it was new. And they guzzled a bunch of water and got sick. I usually have a water bottle beside of my bed, but now I make sure that I have like the cups there and always have a little water in them so that I don't accidentally start drinking out of the bottle, just in case, because like in the middle of the night you're groggy, you don't know, and that's a scary thought to me. So anyway, I'm living on protein drinks and water. Crystal Light no longer tastes good to me. I've had some red Jello. That was good. I've had some like chocolate fudge flavored pudding. That was the kind you make from a box, and it's fat-free, sugar-free. I had some diced up chicken one day, like really almost like pureed chicken my mom made me. And I had like a tablespoon or so of that, and I was able to tolerate it. But my taste buds are funny, and it didn't taste all that great. And I know my mom makes really good stuff, so it's just got to be me. Um, and I'm trying to think of what else have I had besides mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes and brown gravy so far the only thing that taste like they're supposed to me. And I crave that savory flavor a lot. And it's not actually what I'm supposed to have yet. I'm supposed to be having, like, I'm not supposed to have any carbohydrates, vegetables, or fruits until after I'm on phase 4, which is my final phase. I think right now they want to focus on protein, protein, protein. But I'm focused on, yes, I need my protein. And besides that, what can I put in my stomach to fill it that doesn't hurt it? So I'd rather try and put mashed potatoes in it than chicken, even though chicken has more protein. Trying to think if there's anything else. That's about all right now. Oh, one other thing. The other day when I had all that miserable day with vomiting and everything, I was feeling bad. I was laying down. I was going to take a nap. And I'd just been laying around the house all day. And finally I was like, no, I'm going to feel great. I'm going to take charge of this day and make myself feel a whole lot better. And I put my bathing suit on and walked out to my mom's house, which she lives 2 doors down from me. And got almost all the way there. And we realized that the water was draining from the hot tub that I was wanting to get in. It broke. And I cried my eyes out, because I couldn't control anything. And everything was miserable that day. So, I survived that day. Here I am for a few days later to talk about it. One other thing I noticed since yesterday, especially today, I woke up very achy today, like all over. And so some people that I know that have already had the surgery tell me that this is completely normal. And sounds like all the normal stuff is happening to me. That being said, I guess that's all I have to talk about today. I'll try and keep videos updated more, and hopefully I'll feel better so that I can do this daily for a while. All for now. Thanks. Bye.